Meadow Lions Club uses their Halloween party to give back. The story just ahead.
Plus, we have highlights from the latest town meetings. We cover Planning Board and the Board of Public Works.
And later, St. Michael's Players Fall Musical is just around the corner. Learn why this show tops the rest.
Also coming up, church and library programs for all ages. See what catches your eye when we review the town events.
Those stories and much more ahead on ELCAT News Update. Thanks for tuning in to ELCAT News Update. I'm Rebecca Green.
And I'm Allie Carrington.
We begin the show with a recap of the East Longmeadow Lions Club Halloween party that offered free vision screening for the community. The Lions Club is a public service organization that sponsors several annual events. The latest event was their Halloween party that benefited Mass Lions Eye Research. This nonprofit organization funds grants from Massachusetts institutions that perform research related to the prevention and cure for eye diseases. Lion Club members conducted 55 screenings with a vision device that was donated from a local pediatrician. In addition to the eye screening, there was food, games, and of course, a costume contest for each age group. Overall, a fun and rewarding evening.
We move ahead to another feel-good story. In honor of Veterans Day, Century Fitness is hosting a week-long fundraiser to provide veterans with the support and assistance they deserve with service dogs. All are welcome to join Raise the Woof for Warriors. Proceeds will go towards the nonprofit organization Train a Dog, Save a Warrior. The organization is committed to matching service dogs with veterans who have suffered disabling injuries. Be sure to check out the calendar for all activities you can take part in. There will be a meet and greet with dog trainer Sherry King, military-themed workouts, fitness and obstacle course challenges, a protein shake-a-thon, a silent auction, and more. Help our veterans November 7th through November 12th at Century Fitness on 491 North Main Street. T-shirts are also available to purchase. For more information, visit centuryfit.com.
Switching gears, we have your recap on the latest town meetings. First, we take a look at the Board of Public Works. The meeting began with the superintendent's report. The crack ceiling project for roads has already begun. DPW Superintendent Robert Parent lists the streets involved.
The streets that are prioritized are on this list that I gave to you, starting with a couple of short sections that we're finishing up that were left over from previous years. A small section of North Main Street, a small section of Wall Street. And then the majority of the work happens, a section on Millbrook, significant piece of Pleasant as you go up the hill off the Rotary, Pease Avenue as you're coming between Shaker and Lee, and then Summers Road, with the goal of finishing most of Summers Road. It's typically meaning we're doing 3 to 4, maybe 5 miles in that range of crack sealing, typically twice a year, spring and fall. So we've added quite a bit over the past couple of years to what's crack sealed across the town. And with these, we really will have finished all the main streets that are at a level where crack sealing still makes sense.
Right.
Once they get so far degraded, like Kibbe Road, for instance, Kibbe Road at this point isn't worth making the investment. Denslow Road isn't worth making the investment of crack sealing. We'll likely be going to repaving on those streets as the next step as opposed to crack sealing.
With winter right around the corner, the DPW is getting a head start on snow preparation. Building Facilities Manager Bruce Fenney explains.
We have been, myself and Roy and staff have been putting together plows, plow blades, everything else. We do have 6 drop-in sanders. We've been working on 6 drop-in sanders for the last week. We have 4 installed. We have 2 left to do repairs on. A lot of them are just bearings, front bearings on the drop-in sanders, but those and those repairs should be completed by the end of the week. We're also replacing some chains on some of the units, but by week's end we should be all ready to go. All the salting and sanding equipment will be operational and ready for snow.
The next meeting we review is the Planning Board. Eagle Scout member John Makarowski presents the board with a sign proposal for Heritage Park.
Well, I went to the rec center, go and talk to Colin about what he was looking for the town. He gave me a rough sketch of what we want. Then I went to a man down in Somers, Connecticut, who does Eagle Scout project signs. Colin did ask for wood, but he said it's going to be made out of PVC. Again, it's going to be 6 foot tall, one-sided. He asked for the changeable letterboard for upcoming events and that at the park.
This would be a great place to put up things like, election or whatever is.
The message board's always going to be lockable, so there
course.
are going to be keys.
Okay,
So,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Okay, I like it. I like it a lot, so, yeah.
And again, being a sign though, with a changeable message board, I think it would be something that we should put into sign application, the permit that states that this is a town sign, so it would be town functions.
Yeah, nothing
That would
private.
be, exactly, that would be advertised.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Speaking of boards, the new members on the Board of Health were recently sworn in.
This is the first time that we've had a Board of Health that is being appointed based on their experience in public health rather than an additional duty for an elected official. East Long Meadow is now going to have a designated group of people with public health knowledge to protect and strengthen the level of health in our community with active and progressive leadership. First, I would like to introduce Kevin Hinchy. Dr. Hinchy works for the Department of Medicine at Bay State Hospital, where he has an active role in leadership and education. Additionally, he is responsible for the strategic planning and operations of the entire Department of Medicine. Next is Karen Robital. Karen has been a registered nurse for over 20 years. Most of those 20 years have been spent in school nursing, where she has collaborated multiple times with the Board of Health in her community. Additionally, Karen is the program director for Northampton's Prevention Coalition, which is a youth substance use prevention organization. Finally, Sarah Perez McAdoo. Early in Sarah's professional career, she was a practicing OBGYN. She left that field to pursue public health. She received her master's in public health from Harvard, where she focused on community health and programming. Her most recent work was as the director at Youth Empowerment Adolescent Health Network, where she received awards on the local, state, and national level recognizing her work. Welcome to the Board of Health.
Thank you.
Do you, Sarah Perez McAdoo, Karen Robital, and Kevin Hinchy, solemnly swear that you will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon you as member of the East Long Meadows Board of Health, in accordance with the bylaws of the town of East Long Meadow and with the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts?
I do.
Excellent, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
With the holiday months here, we fill you in on shopping tips. Get handcrafted, one-of-a-kind gifts from local craft fairs. First, we take a look at the annual Crafty Apple Fair hosted by the United Methodist Church. The fair will include over 30 crafters, a bake sale, and food. Get your holiday shopping done early and see what the buzz is all about on Saturday, November 12th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the United Methodist Church on Summers Road. The next craft fair is also hosted by a local church. Get ready for St. Mark's Spectacular Arts and Craft Fair. This year, the fair will include over 50 vendors. There will be items on display and for sale. Food will also be available to purchase as you shop. Take part in a fun-filled community event on Saturday, November 19th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the St. Mark's Church on 1 Porter Road.
We have another church event for community members to enjoy. However, this is not a craft fair. Get ready for a live performance. St. Michael's Youth Players is proud to present their upcoming musical, Beauty and the Beast. We take a behind-the-scenes look with producer Rose Stella, who reveals why Beauty and the Beast was chosen for this year's fall musical.
It is a fantastic, obviously, costume set design show, and one of our parishioners and board members, Sue Makarowski, is a Disney animator and worked on the original Disney's Beauty and the Beast with Disney. So this is a show that means so much to Sue, so we thought this is the time. The fun doesn't really start until the audience comes, because it's a lot of work. You have to get the lines down, you have to be precise, not only with the dancing, but with just the movement on the stage, the blocking, so musicals are big. It's a great undertaking, but we have found that we have a core group of people who continue to return, and then even the new people, we do set the bar high, but we believe that when you set the bar high, people want to rise to that bar. So we have had great success so far, and we pray that will continue for Beauty and the Beast.
Catch Beauty and the Beast at St. Michael's Community Center on Summers Road, November 17th through November 20th. Tickets are available to purchase online at stmichaelsplayers.com.
It's time for our weekly segment, Library Learning, where we let you know everything that's happening at the East Long Meadow Public Library. First, take part in the upcoming AM book group. All are welcome to join in on the story Whistling Past a Graveyard, a novel by Susan Crandall. This coming-of-age story is about a 9-year-old girl who runs away from her home and embarks on a life-changing road trip. See what the adventure is all about and pick up a copy at the circulation desk. Go enjoy a discussion with fellow book lovers on Tuesday, November 15th at 10 a.m. in the library conference room. These next 2 library events are for those film buffs. Start your weekend off right with the library's monthly program, Friday Flicks. This Friday, the library will be showing Indignation, a film that tells a story about a working-class Jewish student from New Jersey who struggles with cultural disaffection during the time of the Korean War. The showing takes place on Friday at 1 p.m. in the library community room. And on Saturday, expect a more lighthearted, kid-friendly film. Just released from theaters, this is your chance to watch Finding Dory. Join the adventure with Dory as she searches for her long-lost parents with the help from Nemo, Marlin, and other familiar characters. Don't miss it on Saturday, November 19th at 1 p.m. in the Children's Department.
Before we end tonight, the Pleasant View Senior Center is seeking volunteers to take part in a great cause. Currently seeking licensed drivers to deliver meals for local senior citizens who are not able to provide meals for themselves. Meals on Wheels is a nationwide program that improves health and the quality of life for senior citizens. To learn more about the program, contact the Senior Center at 413-525-5436.
Well, that will do it for this edition of ELCAT News Update. Be sure to stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at ELCAT 01028. And don't forget to watch us on cable channel 191, 192, and 193.
For cable channel times, make sure to check out our ELCAT program guide. Program guides can be found through our website at eastlongmeadowma.gov. Also check your mail as the programs will be delivered monthly within the reminder. Or pick up a copy for yourself, available at the Town Hall, Library, and Senior Center.
Until next time, I'm Allie Carrington.
And I'm Rebecca Green. Thanks for watching. See you next week.